What is going on, my HISS family? How's everything going? Guys, we are going to be talking about HISS tonight. You know, it's been a while. I've been looking at some coins that I used to follow, and it all kind of started with HISS. As you guys know, Clips or Bong, whatever you want to call them, had started this before he started Perpe, and so I thought I would do a follow-up video kind of as part of my comeback into the YouTube space. So welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started, guys. So we have HISS, Year of the Snake. So if you guys remember, 2025 is Year of the Snake, right? I remember it's so crazy. I remember back last year, just thinking like we're gonna get into the Year of the Snake, and so and I was super excited about it. And unfortunately, in January we kind of had a downward trend in the whole entire market, and so I was thinking, I was like, what project can I do tonight? Because I'm trying to do all the, I'm trying to do follow-up videos on a lot of the projects that I used to cover, and his came up, right? And so let's go ahead, get into it. Let's see. Let's start out with the price. So, guys, as you can see, his has had some really good run-ups, right? So right now it's at 138.24 thousand market cap. Liquidity is 60.9 thousand. 97% locked. We have 4,290 holders. And I think all this is organic, right? There's a lot of projects that like to buy holders and push fake market cap and all that good stuff. But this is one of those that it hasn't really done that. And I think it needs to be recognized for that. So, it has run-ups. So it was created, let's see, 2024. I remember I did a video, I think early on in 2024, and without even realizing that he was going to create the Perpe contract, and that was going to be a massive project. So this has ran up once, ran up twice, did like a little mini run up for a third time. So what do I see his doing, right? So we're getting the market, right? And so let me full screen myself. We're getting the market. And so what I've been seeing is Bitcoin ran, Ethereum ran, hit all-time high. So these are hitting all Bitcoin actually passed all-time high. Ethereum got up to the all-time high. Solana went pretty high up there. BNB went pretty high up there. We have things like Crow that are running. And so we have all these, it's trickling down, right? So you have Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then the top 10 then goes to the top 100, and then you have these microcap coins. So what does that mean? That means we are about to see some craziness when it comes to the HISS coin, and it's on Solana, so it's the chosen network of the year. Snake is the chosen animal of the year, the Chinese New Year, right? And then you have meme coins, the chosen um category of the bull cycle. So this is a really, really this is something that I think can go really, really far. I think this can go well past all-time highs. I think when the market really gears up, guys, this can easily go easily. Like I think it was pushed to about 3 million right here, I want to say. And so 138,000 market cap, this is an easy 20, 30, 40, 50x. Like this is a no-brainer. And so there's a couple scenarios that I can see crypto kind of doing, and we'll go over that here in a little bit. But first, I wanted to really, kind of do a follow-up video. So we also have the X account. Guys, 2,681 followers. That is a pretty decent following. Only the snake survives. Guys, 2023. 18 hours ago. HISS, this token aims to be a staple in the Solana meme ecosystem and expects to pump its market cap to 1 trillion. Let's go, guys. I don't know about 1 trillion, but I think 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, very, very easy. And it definitely has the backing to do it. Like I said, there are many projects that he has created, and this was kind of like his first one. From my understanding, I'm pretty sure this was his first one. This is like his baby, and so I think if you always gotta come back and give your baby attention, right? You got all these other ones out there, but you gotta give your main baby attention. So I definitely think it is going to have a very, very nice push, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes. And so this is definitely one that I kind of have been keeping up with, and it should be really, really good, guys. Let's see. And that is wow. So they actually have a valid website. I know that there's a lot of these that I think it was a couple days ago I went to go to a website and it was like invalid, and sorry, and then we have a there were just other projects that especially like the meme coins that people just kind of forgot about, but for them to still have a website up, that means that they're still paying those monthly fees. And I've seen a lot of people with these PFPs, so that's another reason why I was like, man, I've seen a lot of people with these HISS PFPs, so it must be going somewhere. And they're on all the social media platforms. They're actually registered on CoinMarketCap. Look at that. They are registered. They have 450 stars, bullish. The community is 80%, 87% bullish. And so it is something that I think can go really, really far. Now let's take a look at the regular market. So guys, the market's just kind of blah, right? Well, Bitcoin's kind of blah, and I mean, you have Ethereum kind of holding 4,500. You have XRP holding around $3. You have BNB holding around 855. Solana back over 200. Let's go. And so we gotta have. The thing is we gotta have. Here's what I'm looking for. We needed some type of almost pullback for Bitcoin, right? And so we had green, 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 green. Now they weren't high like in 2019. Like I wish it was like that, but it's all right because Ethereum is kind of making up for that. Ethereum is Ethereum had a pretty horrible quarter one, like the rest of the market did, but it had a really good quarter two, even better quarter three, and let's hope for a better quarter four. So what I think is going to happen, guys, is we can see one or two things. We've seen Bitcoin run. People were saying between 120 to 140, it hit like 125. We've seen Ethereum go back to all-time high. We've seen Solana kind of go up there. We're seeing all these coins run in the top coins. So I think this is just a kind of like a placeholder rally before we get the final rally. Like we got to have some type of relief rally movement. We're seeing a little bit of red in Bitcoin, and who knows? September. Sorry, not December. September. Normally we're red, but the last 2 years we had a green September. So hopefully we can follow that, right? Hopefully we can follow a green September, a green October, a green November, and for some reason, I don't know, I'm thinking that we might get a slightly red December. That's what I'm feeling. I keep thinking like, okay, we're getting that red, like with all the rate cuts and the bills being passed and retirement funds being able to go in. Like we gotta get some type of rally, and if we get a rate cut there and a rate cut there, um, then I don't know. In my opinion, I think that we're going to see um, maybe a spike in the beginning of December, and then it come down, and then January 2026. I think we're gonna have one more spike hit it, and then we're gonna see something like 2022, where we see red, a little bit green, a little bit green, red, 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 red. That's what I think is going to happen. We saw the same thing after 2013. So in 2014 we had a lot of red. We saw the same thing in 2020. Let's see. So 2022 and 2018. That's the year I was looking for. We saw the same thing in 2018, and then we saw the same thing in 2022. So the trend is your friend until it ends, right? So this is the chance to make that life-changing money. So don't take a round trip ticket. Make sure you take your profits. Make sure you're keeping up with the social sentiment and kind of the scheme of things, kind of the make sure you're keeping up with the news. Make sure that you're keeping up. I know some of these coins, like I follow a coin, they had a migration, so some people didn't even know about that. Luckily, they did an automatic, they airdrop the tokens. I've heard of projects that don't do that, and if you gotta within like a month, 2 months, 3 months, you gotta go claim it. So just kind of keep that in mind as well. If they have a migration, just make sure that you are following that. And so that's another thing. So guys, this is kind of what I think that I think we'll see in 20 and 2025, or so 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024. So you see the halving, you have a little bit of red, a little bit of red, a little bit of red, and then boom, 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 boom. We're so close, guys. We are so close to that upward momentum. It's not even funny. Like there's so much bullish stuff. Guys, it is all in my opinion, I've since 2017 I've been in this market. Um it's manipulation, right? Like the big guys are manipulating it, the small guys are manipulating it, everybody's manipulating, right? Everybody's manipulating. Now the good thing is more than half of the projects that I'm going to be covering, I'm not even in. So I'm just doing it because I want to keep you guys up with the news. I want to be able to help you guys stay updated. And one way to do that, and I actually learn a lot, is do these videos. So I think that is a very, very nice way to kind of keep myself updated, keep you guys updated, and kind of take it from there. So let's do one quick final TA on HISS, and then we can call it a day, right? So let's go ahead and do this. So let's go with the 4 hour. The day's kind of all right. So right now, we're looking pretty decent. Guys, 140, almost 140,000 market cap is pretty hard. For that much money to be sitting in this project, that means that there are some true believers. That means that there are some holders. That means that there is, people that actually believe that this is going to go up. And I think it will. What I think is going to happen is I think people are going to run Perpay up and then take their profits and then run HISS up. And then in my opinion, that's going to be the end of that cycle. Whether it's a short-term cycle and we get one more, or that's it, and like maybe we're in December and we see his go 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million, whatever it goes to. Um, you know, kind of keep that in mind. Meme coins and low caps run at the last part of the cycle. So just keep that in mind. When your meme coins are running, your low cap meme coins under, like under 100 million, like if they start out, especially under a million, if HISS is running and you're like, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna go buy my Lamborghini and I got my new mansion on the lake and blah blah blah. Guys, it's probably time you take your profits. Not financial advice, but that's just kind of advice I give myself. So let's go ahead and do these trend lines. So right now, let's see, we're gonna do a trend line there. Oh, hold on. I think I did that wrong. Okay, you know what? I was supposed to click, not the trend line, the horizontal line. So we're gonna do a trend line there. We have another really good support there. And let's see. And then we have a decent support. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Right maybe like right there. So guys, as you can see, look at this. I didn't even know. I wasn't even looking here. I was looking, I don't even know where I was looking. I was looking back here. I was looking like back here, and I didn't even know that it was gonna touch this. So if it can hold this and bounce back up, guys, I am seeing a, let's see. So there's another major support line right there. So guys, we need to come back up right now in short term. It's 4 hour. We need to bounce off, come back up, and pass this 3.7 and a half. We can get past that. Then I can see us coming up, maybe hitting 3.9, coming back down, testing this, and then breaking that 3.9 and coming up. So that's what I see in the short term. Now another major resistance is going to be this one right in here, around the four, around the low fours, right? Because you have all this in here, all this in here, all this in here, all this in here, all this in here. So I would, if it blasts through the fours, guys, if it blasts through the fours, then you know what? At the end of the day, if it can blast past the sixes, then it's probably going straight. Okay, so let's do this. If it can blast past like 6.3, like 6.2 to 6.3, then I think it's going straight up to kill a zero. And if it kills a zero, then the next stop is going to be the 1.5. And if it kills the 1.5, and if it go passes the 1.5, then the next stop, guys, you don't have much more than the 2 1s. So here's kind of my major point. So if it can get once it rallies, I think it so around the sixes, the 10s, the 15s, and the 20s. That's it, guys. Once it does that, once it gets in like the 23, 24s, price discovery mode. But all right, guys, this video has gone long enough. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate everything. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's the year of the snake. Hiss.